Welcome back, everybody. We're going to jump back into our OBS tutorials, so let's jump into a more substantial scene setup. So up next, we're going to actually set up a scene. Now, in my case, I like to have, for my setup, about 4 or 5 different scenes where one of them I might fill up the screen with my webcam so I can talk to my audience. One of them might be the actual live stream setup where we'll have the game and the webcam and things like that. Or I might have a be right back scene or a countdown scene, but really we're just going to do a basic game scene right now. So when you open up OBS, these slots are basically going to be empty here except for your initial empty scene, and the sources won't be added yet, but we're going to go ahead and show you how to add some gameplay. So you're going to want to come over to your sources here once you've initiated the scene over here and are filling it in, and you're going to hit the add button right here, and you're going to want to go over to game capture. Now, there are some older games out there that don't like to cooperate with game capture, and you might have to do a display capture, but in the case that it's a general situation with a game capture, you're going to hit game capture, and you want to say create new. You might type in the name of whatever game you're playing and hit OK. And you're going to want to go to capture specific window, and then you're going to want to choose whatever game that it is that you're going to stream. And in my case, I have Doom open in the background. So you're going to have the game open in the background, hit the title right there. Now I've already done that, so we'll cancel instead of hitting OK, and you'll see Doom show up in your game capture list here. In my case, I didn't title it. It just says game capture. So I'll unmute that, and you're going to want to drag that source basically from the top where it pops up, and basically you're going to want to drag that source down to the bottom of the list because you're going to want it underneath your webcam once you add your webcam. And that's the next thing we're going to do. So let's go ahead and hit that plus button again, and we're going to go to video capture device, create new video capture device, hit OK. Now, once you've chosen that camera, you're going to want to open up the properties of that source, and you're going to want to tweak a couple things probably. I would recommend that if you have a standard like 1920 by 1080 webcam, that you go to custom instead of device default, and you go to the resolution and choose 1920 by 1080, as you can see right there. And then now you might have 60 frame per second capabilities on your camera. I would recommend not using that because it tends to look more grainy. And so go to frames per second, and I would recommend 30 frames a second. And that's about all you're going to have to worry about. And so there is a basic setup tutorial. And up next in the next video, I'm going to show you how to add chroma key where you cut out that green screen background. So stay tuned for that.